Oh my god. Are we live? I think we are live. Hey everybody, how are we doing today? My god, like, it is the last day of the month. So yeah, wait, why is Movie Guys, whole thing, yeah, wait, Movie Guys message isn't showing up on my chat highlight thing. I don't know what's going on there. I'm hoping it's just, it's just lagging. But hello, Movie Guy, I can see you. Hello, Aaron, Kalu. Hello. Again, I hope this works. I hope the chat highlight thing starts working. I don't know why it only works sometimes. That's just always annoying to me. It's like, it only sometimes works. And it's so stupid. Let me just try this. Maybe this can work. All right, maybe this work. Maybe this should work. Hello, Mitchell, the Lord of the Rings Arcane fan. What up? So yeah, like, okay. Now they're starting to pop up. Okay, cool. Madigan is leading big in Tariq Khan's SAG poll of 150 voting members. She has 81 votes, while Tiana and Wumney have 36 and 29 votes, respectively. But of course, we'll see on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to take the anonymous ballots into consideration much because it's like, yeah, that is a lot, but it's also just like, we don't know the entire voting base. Like, we don't know, like, the demographic is huge. So, so I don't know. I'm just not quite sure. Also, do you guys like the new background? I want to know if you guys like the new background. This time I made it like a still image, and also I kind of blurred it to give the illusion of focus. So, hopefully it's going, yeah. How's your day going, Hannahcast? It's slowly getting better. Like, it's like, we were once again having pipe issues yesterday, and only just, like, right before we started, or right before the stream started, the water came back on, so that's cool, and I was able to get some water. So, I'm feeling a little bit better today. Actually, I want to see how this looks against the green screen. Huh. This is cool. But yeah, I guess we could also look at some of the guilds that happened recently, because I just have not had the time to do some of those, and also was worried that the time wasn't looking great. So, hold on. Let me look at, because, like, we had the BAFTAs, we had the Visual Effects Society Awards. Oh yeah, there's the Artios Awards, we had that as well. Yeah, there's just a lot that happened. Who has a better chance of winning supporting actress with SAG, Amy or Wunmi? I'm gonna say Wunmi, because I'm gonna repeat what I said in my SAG. Now, granted, this isn't forced. I'm going to be doing a SAG pregame show tomorrow, so be sure to look out for that. But what I'm gonna, like, I'm just gonna, I think this is really a race between Tiana Taylor and Wunmi Masaku, because again, Amy Madigan winning for the only category that Weapons is nominated for. I just don't think that's going to happen at the Oscars. And if she wins this, I mean, it's going to be like, okay, but like, she's still not in the Best Picture nominee, and she's still the lone nominee for Weapons. So if she wins SAG, then okay, Wunmi Masaku wins the Oscar. Because, like, she's the one with the most momentum right now that actually has a consequential vote. Or a truly consequential precursor. His poll and lead actor has Timothée Chalamet, has 62 votes, and Michael B. Jordan has 53 votes. I'm actually predicting Michael B. Jordan for lead actor as of right now. A lot of people are doing that. I am predicting Leonardo DiCaprio, because I feel like one battle after another. yeah, I'm right. I'm predicting Leonardo DiCaprio because I think one battle after another is just going to prove to be really strong, and I just don't see how, I just don't really see how. Yeah, well, I just don't really see how, like, Michael B. Jordan wins if Sinners isn't winning Best Picture. That's kind of my thing. And that's why now, granted, if Sinners wins PGA tonight, which I don't know, I'm thinking it's going to be one battle after another. But if Sinners wins, I'm switching to Michael B. Jordan like that. Like, then I think he wins SAG. Because that would have to go somewhere. I could see Amy winning, but then me winning Oscar. I mean, you could, but again, I just don't know if she has enough passion, especially since she clearly was like didn't even get nominated for the BAFTA. So, and there's no jury anymore. So it seems like amongst the industry, she doesn't have the priority votes. What would you change about the PGA Awards if you could change anything? Well, I don't know, because it's like, I don't know what I would really change, because it's like, I mean, I wouldn't really change their, I mean, like, because like they're gonna vote how they're gonna vote, so it's like, I don't know. I do wish they would be a little bit more open to international films, but that's kind of it. So yeah. Hello, Luann Gabriel. Do you have one battle after another winning PGA? Yes, I do. I think one battle after another is winning PGA. That BAFTA performance, I mean, again, I was expecting it to win, Actually, oops, I need to fix a few things, actually. Wait. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Graphic. Oh, wait, wow. Okay, so there are some things that I need to fix. But yeah, I like the fact that at the BAFTAs, like, fucking Sean Penn won. It's like, I don't know. That's like direly consequential. Like, the fact that he won, the fact that the film won cinematography over there, like, it's one thing to do very well in, the general categories. It's also, but it means a lot to do. But like, if you're gonna start winning the, like, if you're gonna start winning tech categories, that is crazy. Like, that's when things start getting really serious, and it's like, uh-oh. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah. Yep, we're back. Yo! Amy Rude, thank you so much for the sticker. Oh my god, thank you. And also, guys, I do want to let you guys know, for this stream, considering it's the last stream of the month, well, like, not the last stream of the month, but, the last, actually, yeah, it is the last stream of the month. What am I kidding? It is the last stream of the month. I will be streaming tomorrow, but obviously tomorrow, let's see. But yeah, like, yeah, because I want to try to see how many super chats and how many memberships we can get this month, so that we can make it over the line a little bit even further. So yeah. Let's see. I might switch to Chalamet if one battle after another wins PGA. Oh, wait, you might switch back to Chalamet if one battle after another wins PGA. I mean, if one battle after another wins PGA, I might stick with Leonardo DiCaprio, because I don't know. I feel like, yeah, he did lose to someone who's not nominated for the Oscar, but I just don't know if I can. I don't know, something about him losing the BAFTA, just regardless, doesn't sit right with me. Something about that feels very off, so I don't know. If one battle if one battle to another wins PGA and Sinners wins SAG Ensemble, well then one battle to another still wins Best Picture, because PGA is still very strong. So yeah, I don't know. Where's PGA gonna be? I don't know where it's probably in California, maybe. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tonight, so it'll be interesting to see if I can react to the winner as it is announced, but we'll have to see. Am I delusional in thinking Sinners could win PGA tonight? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'd say delusional, but I think the other issue is, if I'm not mistaken, I think voting closed before DGA voting closed. So I don't know. Like, if one battle after another were to be slowing down, it would have had to have done so like now, or like I don't know. I feel like the voting time frame just doesn't really work in Sinners' favor right now for PGA, but I don't know. Like you, I'm rooting against one battle after another. Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I am rooting against one battle after another, but I do think it's winning. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get my predictions confused with what I want to happen. And at this point, I don't know. If one battle after another is even taking cinematography, and Sean Penn's winning supporting actor, I don't know. I feel like it might just win the Best Picture Oscar. Imagine if Benicio wins SAG, then Delroy Lindo wins the Oscar with a Sinners sweep in picture, actor, supporting actress, original screenplay, casting, cinematography, editing, and score. I don't think that would ever. There's no force on this planet that could ever make me predict Delroy Lindo for supporting actor. No, everyone keeps saying, but Marcia Gay Harden. That has never happened before or since. I'm not doing that. I can't do it. There is no good reason for me to predict that exact scenario again. Even something that's just not happened. I just can't do it. No. Thoughts on one battle after another and Sinners winning Eddie last night? Yeah, that was crazy. Like, let's look. I actually have the Eddie Awards right here. Man, F1 didn't even win this. It was Sinners, which does bode well for Sinners. But again, Sinners and One Battle After Another are not in the same category. So it, again, makes it really hard. Like, you can't tell which one is stronger in screenplay, really, because, you know, they're both an original, like, one's an original, one's an adapted. So it's just really hard to really gauge. Like, the only way you can really gauge which one is stronger is, you know, which one keeps winning Best Picture awards, but also the text. DiCaprio isn't attending the SAG ceremony. That should tell you something about his chances. I don't think it does anything, because, like, they're not going to tell the actors that they won in advance. They don't do that. No. Do you think Timmy will come out unscathed from all the Safdie controversy Oscar night like Zoe did last year with all the Amelia Perez controversy? I don't know. I don't really want to speak on the Safdie controversy because it's just a lot. So I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask. Will Timmy continue his sweep for Marty Supreme? Well, right now it's not a sweep. It's not a sweep because he did lose the BAFTA to Robert Aramayo for I Swear. So, yeah, it's most certainly not a sweep anymore. That's why I'm wondering. If Timmy wins SAG, then yeah, he's winning the Oscar. But if he loses SAG, uh-oh. That's bad. You will if Miles Caton wins, though. If Miles Caton won, it would also have to depend on, like, you know, what wins PGA, what wins, you know, the cinematography award. So it's like ASC. It would have to depend on a lot of things. But I don't know. I just don't know. I think Wouldn't Be More is more likely than Delroy for supporting acting Oscar for Sinners. Well, yeah, easily. I mean, you have to say that because she actually has won something major. In Tariq Khan's supporting actor SAG poll, Caton got 37 votes, Penn got 33 votes, Del Toro 28, Laurie 26, and Mescal 23. So pretty much a crazy category as expected. I think it's probably best to go with Sean Penn. I mean, yeah, he's technically not in the lead, but also, like, that's not, like, he's only 4 points behind. And even then, again, it's a small sample size. I don't know how accurate Tariq's, like SAG polling really is. To be fair, Sean Penn didn't show up for BAFTA. I mean, yeah, but also it's like, I just don't think that's really going to matter. Let's just say Sinners wins PGA and SAG Ensemble actor, supporting actor, SAG Ensemble, actor, supporting actress, and Miles Caton wins supporting actor. I think it would be enough for me to swap to Delroy Lindo. That, maybe? Because that would, I mean, I don't know. But, that would just be crazy, though. Like, for them to just go for Miles Caton, despite the fact that he's not nominated. And Delroy Lindo, like, that, again, that would be crazy if that actually happened. Can Wagner Moura win the Oscar? I mean, he can. I mean, the only way, like, I think your best bet would be, like, if Jesse Plemons won SAG out of nowhere. If he won, I mean, I guess you could maybe argue Wagner Moura, but I don't know. Would Robert Aramayo have won at the Oscars if he actually got a surprise nom? Probably not. Also, it's not even out in the US, so I think he'd probably be eligible for next year's Oscars, but I don't think that hype is going to be like sustained. I don't know if he can really do that. If Benicio wins SAG, could Delroy pull a Marcia Gay Harden? God damn, why? Why are we keep bringing up Marcia Gay Harden? No, I just know. If Benicio wins SAG, then it's going to be one of the One Battle Boys. Like, one of those two is going to win the Oscar, not Delroy Lindo. You could have me there if it was Miles Caton who won SAG, but if it's going to be Benicio, then it's going to be either him or Sean Penn. You have to do one of those two. Imagine if I Swear gets a US release date and Robert Aramayo gets an Oscar nomination in 2027. I mean, yeah. He predicted a lot of SAG upsets from this decade, though. But, again, how accurate is his track record overall? Like, it's one thing if you can, call a few upsets, but how, like, accurate is he usually? I don't know a lot of his history. Is there a time PGA is announced? I'm not sure. You probably have to look that up. So, I don't know. I couldn't find it when I looked. I have no idea. You're looking at Wagner Moura right now. He's streaming. If Jacob Elordi wins SAG, could Jacob win the Oscar? If Jacob Elordi won SAG, I mean, yeah, he could win the Oscar, but again, I'd still default to Sean Penn because Sean Penn is in a stronger film. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alex and Dragonosa. Ooh. Actually, maybe I should put this. Maybe I should try. Let me try to put this somewhere. Imagine Hamnet wins SAG out of nowhere. Yeah, that would be weird. But again, this is PGA and BAFTA. Now, let's look over some of the BAFTA winners. Again, One Battle left, like, alright. Robert Aramayo for I Swear. Like, yeah, that was crazy. The fact that Timothy didn't win. And yes, it was to someone who wasn't nominated for the Oscar, but Timmy has already lost. Like, this is not good for him still. He still lost an industry award. Jessie Buckley continues to be the only locked-in acting category. I cannot see an upset happening anywhere. I did call Wunmi Masaku that she was win competitive, so I did. So yay. Sean Penn though, I'm scared. I don't want this to happen, but I think he might win the Oscar now. Oh my god. And I was correct over Ryan Coogler for original screenplay. People said it was going to be sentimental value, but sentimental value has still yet proven that it is a win competitive film. Let's see. Zootopia 2 actually managed to win Best Animated Film over... Oh, yeah, Zootopia 2 managed to win Best Animated Film over Little Amelie because K-Pop Demon Hunters was not eligible at the BAFTAs. So I think this really just does show that Zootopia 2 is number 2. Like, Little Amelie and Arco are not win competitive at all. I used to think Elordi was winning SAG, but I do feel like the Frankenstein has no momentum outside of its predicted wins, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think... I would love it if Elordi won. I would love it. He would be my pick out of these nominees. But, however, I do not think he's winning SAG. Even if Byrne wins SAG, Buckley is still winning the Oscar. And even then, I just can't imagine Byrne winning SAG. I mean, like... Hamnet overperformed at SAG, getting a SAG Ensemble nomination. Like, that's crazy. Like, they really loved Hamnet. Oh, Avatar's winning visual effects, I told you. Hey, look, I was just doom-dicting. But the fact that Avatar has now swept. Like, Avatar... Wait, where is it? Avatar's now won Critics' Choice, BAFTA, and now obviously it was going to do well at the Visual Effects Society, but BAFTA was the main thing. It is now completely swept. It has not shown any weakness in visual effects, so it is now safe. Let's talk about the Visual Effects Society Awards, because oh boy, I'm excited for this. I'm like, okay, obviously, yeah, Avatar Fire and Ash did very well as expected, yeah. And I will say, pretty big upset, a decent upset. F1 beating Avatar in best compositing and lighting. That's crazy. But I love this. In outstanding visual effects in a photoreal episode, which is basically like the main visual effects TV award, Prehistoric Planet Ice Age 1. Oh my god, I am so happy about that. It beat significantly more high profile films like Andor, Welcome to Derry, The Last of Us, and Stranger Things. My god, you need to see how good these effects are. Like, genuinely, genuinely, like, it is some of the best animal CGI I've seen in my life. Like, look at this. This won the... Oh, man. Like, look at this crazy stuff. Look at it. You guys just need to see, like, how good these effects are. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh my god. Like, this actually won. Like, that is crazy. Like, the first Prehistoric Planet, Ice Age. Like, no, not Ice Age. The first two seasons of Prehistoric Planet didn't win. Like, and I'm assuming maybe it's because they're just not really impressed by dinosaur stuff, but now when you have prehistoric mammals, oh boy, like, I love this win. This win at the Visual Effects Society Awards for Prehistoric Planet Ice Age is so deserved. I'm so happy it won. Congrats to all the artists that won. Oh my god. Has a country ever won Best International Feature back-to-back? I have sentimental value because Brazil won last year, but I don't know if that truly matters. I don't know if that really matters, especially if, like, they're in Best Picture. But the thing is, sentimental value just came off of a BAFTA win for Best Film Not in the English Language. And there's nothing really going against it. Like, it's not like... Like, I know people are saying, well, you know, Emilia Perez won last year, and that was nominated for director and screenplay and acting categories and whatnot. Sure, but also people hated Emilia Perez. You know, people hated that movie. People don't hate sentimental value. It's a very agreeable film that people like. So, I just don't know if there's enough evidence right now to really say that it's weak or that it's just gonna lose. I don't know. Did you see the Sinners and One Battle After Another won at the ACE Eddie Awards? So F1 lost at BAFTA and the Eddie. Yeah, I don't think F1's winning the Oscar anymore. It's gonna be One Battle After Another. Now, granted, if Sinners wins PGA, I would definitely consider an editing win because in recent years we have seen the Best Picture winner take editing as well. Even something as crazy happening as Honora, which really shouldn't have happened. That's still like the most baffling win. Like one of the most baffling wins this decade, honestly. I'm just like, why? Like, even, okay, I don't like Godzilla -1's win for visual effects, but I could see why people who wouldn't know anything about visual effects would vote for it, because they like the narrative. What is there about Honora that's like, did that win editing? It's like they clearly only did it because they wanted to give Sean Baker 4 Oscars. That's the only reason, because it's like there's nothing about the editing in that film that's like, oh yes, perfect, let's give that an editing. I know Robert Aramayo was the young Ned Stark from Game of Thrones. Oh, I never watched Game of Thrones, so I can't say. If Zootopia wins PGA animated, could it fight K-pop Demon Hunters? Oh, yeah, maybe. If Zootopia 2 won against K-pop Demon Hunters at PGA, that would mean a lot to me. But not only that, I would start questioning if K-pop Demon Hunters could win Best Original Song. Because that would be dire. That would be, like, an insane loss for it. F1 is winning sound, and that's it. Yeah, that's probably about this. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, like Top Gun Maverick. It's ironic. The Top Gun Maverick for cars, which was initially thought to win multiple Oscars, ends up winning only sound. Imagine if Josh Safdie had beaten Sean Baker by winning all 4 of the categories he's nominated for Marty Supreme. Yeah. Actually, wait, no, he wouldn't beat Sean Baker because... Well, actually, wait. Yeah, no, he wouldn't beat Sean Baker. He would tie Sean Baker. But yeah, that is still, like, wow. And I guess with BAFTA, it just goes to show, if you're winning casting at BAFTA, you're winning an acting award. You're winning an acting award. Because but also this does throw some things in the air. Like, what is winning casting at the Oscars? And again, ultimately, I think it's going to come down to whoever wins Best Picture. If One Battle After Another wins Best Picture, I think that takes editing. No, not edit. I mean, yeah, editing, but it takes casting. But if Sinners takes Best Picture, then it's winning casting. Hello, Ava Bandy. Hello. Josh never had a chance to begin with. Timmy is the only one carrying the entire awards hope on his back for that film. Yeah, and even then he's not he's not sweeping. So the film that wins supporting actress. There's a lot of categories where I feel like, but then again, I could see a world where Wonmi Masaku wins supporting actress, while One Battle After Another wins Best Picture. Again, it depends on SAG, like, but because like if let's say, like if you know, if like if Tiana Taylor takes SAG, okay, then she's winning the Oscar. Yeah, at least if One Battle After Another is looking to win Best Picture, but. So, yeah, like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. But, yeah. Josh who? Josh Parham? No, Josh Safdie. What if Odessa wins a SAG? I guess I would still go with Wonmi Masaku, because it's just like... Because it's like, at that point, Tiana Taylor will have not won an industry award, so... Imagine if One Battle After Another wins PGA, but Madigan takes SAG, but Tiana wins the Oscar just off of Globes. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be crazy if that happened. Oh my god, Movie Guy! Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships! Oh my god. Everybody, put in those blue... if you're a member, put in those blue Hannahcast heart emojis for Movie Guy. Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks, Movie Guy. My god, who got some memberships? Paulin, MGZ, Mr. Guy. Okay, so we have another guy in the chat. Stephen Bernard Heath Hopkins got a membership. Pizza Time got a membership. And Ida Kosan got a membership. If you're a member, give Movie Guy some of those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. By the way, how are you doing, Hannahcast? How is the new job, and how are things at the new job? I've been so selfishly so focused on award season, I forgot to check in to see how you are. Well, thank you, Annie Rude. Things are going pretty well. I mean, work can be a little bit stressful sometimes, but I do have some good coworkers that I work with, which is surprising given, you know, the places I've worked at in the past. So, yeah, things are looking on the up and up. I'm feeling pretty good. Which is ironic because the rest of the world is turning to absolute shit right now. Good God, still, but yeah. So the Oscar locks for me, as of right now, are director, actress, production design, costume design, makeup, animated, VFX, sound, and score. I think you can also lump in original screenplay and adapted screenplay, because like you know that like they're going to win Writers Guild as well. Like this is going to be the fun fact. This is going to be the first year since Brokeback Mountain and Crash where the screenplay winners won everywhere. And I mean, not only they won, not only did they win every precursor, but because they won Golden Globes, Critics' Choice, BAFTA, and Writers Guild, aside from times where they were going up against each other, like, you know, Brokeback Mountain and Crash did go up against each other at the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice Awards, because they did not separate original and adapted screenplay. So aside from head-to-head matchups, this is the first year since then where the screenplay winners won everywhere, every single precursor. And again, if Ryan Coogler could win Best Original Screenplay at the BAFTAs, he's going to win Writers Guild, and he's winning the Oscar like that. Like, it's easy. Also, hi ZJ13 Goat. Hi ZJ13 Goat. Hi. Actually, I just realized we also have the hi emojis. We have the hi emojis. Everyone wave hi to ZJ13 Goat. I think Leo will win SAG. I'm thinking maybe as well. So again, it depends on PGA. What happens at PGA tonight? Actually, let me pull up PGA. Actually, wait a minute. I know what I could do. Oops. Wait, where is the camera? Okay. Let me just move me over here. Wee. Ooh. Let me move this over here. And again, currently we have 5 memberships for this stream. Can we get 15 more? Can we get 15 more? That's going to be the big question of the day. But let's see. Oops. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let me just, All right, PGA. This is what we got for PGA. Oh, hello from Turkey. Hey, hello. Imagine if Ryan Coogler beat PTA for the Oscar. That would be the most insane director upset I have ever seen in my life. Like, I would never predict that to happen, and I would most certainly be happy to see that happen, but like that would be even crazier than Bong Joon-ho, because at least Bong Joon-ho led with critics and won the or at least tied Critics' Choice with Sam Mendes. Like, Ryan Coogler hasn't been leading with anything. But yeah, this is what we got for PGA. Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams, and Weapons. Leo is not attending SAG. He is filming Scorsese's new movie. Yep, I did hear about that. Timothy Forever. I mean, look, I hope Timmy wins SAG, but I don't know. I don't know if he's going to. Because again, that BAFTA loss is kind of weird. Like, I don't know. Timothy will come back if he wins SAG. I mean, yeah, if he wins SAG, then yeah, he's winning the Oscar easily. If Leo wins SAG, could he win the Oscar? Yes. If One Battle After Another ends up wins PGA and is solidified as the Best Picture frontrunner, then if Leo wins SAG, he is most assuredly winning his second Oscar. Yes. Marty Supreme was so good. The movie is getting a lot of love with nominations. I'm totally rooting for Timothy to win Best Actor, especially since the other films are taking the other categories. That's not why I vote for awards. Like, I don't vote for someone because, oh, these other movies are taking these other awards. Like, I just go with what I think is best. But also, yeah, again, to be fair, it's like, you have to acknowledge, like, there is a world where Timmy could lose. There is a legitimate possibility that he could lose. Again, he'd be my vote, but if he doesn't win SAG, it's kind of over, because then that would mean he has no industry support. Yo, Christian, hi, Green Paradise. I also have one battle after another winning PGA and SAG, and Leo and Penn winning SAG. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking happens as well. Again, we'll definitely talk about SAG more tomorrow, because I am doing a pregame show for SAG tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. We could assume that Timothy might have won BAFTA if I Swear wasn't released, but we actually don't know for sure. That's the problem. Cause like the thing is, he like I Swear was there. And it's not like I Swear was nominated for best film at BAFTA. It wasn't. It was just it was just kind of like appearing in here in a few categories. It does make me wonder. What it makes me wonder is because keep in mind, his last big win was the Golden Globe, Timothée Chalamet. His last big win was the Golden Globes. That was that was back in January, and we're almost in March. Like, tomorrow is March. So if he can't win the SAG, or let me try to recontextualize it. By the time we get to the SAG Awards, it will have been a good while since he won an award, like a televised award. I do wonder if either Leo or Michael B. Jordan could overtake him at SAG. Timmy needs to hit SAG with another Pursuit of Greatness speech tomorrow. I genuinely don't get why people were upset about that speech. I don't think the speech I don't think the speech was, like, bad of him at all. Now, if he put down other actors to do so, like, if he was, like, talking about, like, oh yeah, like, all these other actors, they're so bad, like, they're so shitty, I hate all these other actors, then yeah, don't put other people down to prop yourself up. But propping yourself up in general, I don't think is bad. He wants to be one of the greats. He talked about some of his inspirations, like Daniel Day-Lewis and Viola Davis. I genuinely don't get it. Like, what's the issue with wanting to, with aspiring to be great and be honored as one of the greats? I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that. Oh my god, Movie Guy, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh my god, everyone, if you are a member, send Movie Guy those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks, Movie Guy. Oh my god, thank you so much. And we're halfway there. We are halfway there to the membership goal. Let's see who got some memberships. Die Gurk, Matt Hart, Raven Wraith. Oh wait, Mitchell, the Lord of the Rings Arcane fan. Timmy is one of the greats. I think so too. I think he might be the best actor of his generation. Friendly Bacon Boy and Lori Lee G got a membership as well. So thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks. I don't think Jordan wins. I think people predicting him or hope-dicting. For me, it's not... Okay, well, to be fair, I'm not really predicting him, but I don't think it's a matter of hope-dicting. Because, like, I think people are saying they would like Timothée Chalamet to win. But the thing is, you cannot deny Sinners is a stronger film than Marty Supreme. And not only that, but if you look at the precursor wins... Let's look at the precursor wins. Timothée Chalamet is leading with 24 wins. Michael B. Jordan, though, has 20. He's not far behind. He's really not far behind. I mean, he's doing better than Jamie Lee Curtis was, I'll tell you that. Like, to say that, like, Michael B. Jordan has no chance at winning, I think is a little bit silly. I don't think he's winning SAG, but he has a chance. He absolutely has a chance. Oh no, please! I hope he doesn't become. I hope he doesn't, because some of the people don't understand the pursuit of greatness speech was the beginning of the dream big era for Marty Supreme's promo. But again, it's like, I don't really see the issue of what Timothée Chalamet's doing. Again, the whole dreaming big thing. Who cares? Really? I don't really get it. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with aspiring to be great, as long as you're not, as long as you're not putting others down to prop yourself up. I think there's nothing, just in general, wanting to be one of the greats, aspiring for greatness, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that. Again, as long as you're being respectful to others, I just don't really see the issue. I think Wunmi Masako is going to be the Sinner actor win. Probably, I think so too. But again, anything can happen. Anything can happen. What time did the PGA post the results on the website? I have no idea. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, Timmy's always shown respect to his peers and all the great actors above him. I mean, yeah, again, it's just like, I just don't think there's anything inherently wrong with that alone. Was Marty Supreme going home empty-handed at BAFTA a bad sign? Timmy couldn't win even with a Zion in supporting. A Zion isn't nominated at the Oscars, and that means Marty Supreme is weaker at the Oscars than BAFTA. It is hard to say, because at the same time, Odessa A. Zion, she did get into BAFTA, but that was also a lineup of 6, so I don't know if she was number 6 or whatever. So I'm not exactly sure. I am low-key rooting for either Michael B. Jordan or Leonardo DiCaprio. Huh. I've seen some people saying, oh yeah, maybe, I wouldn't mind if Michael B. Jordan won. I am curious. I am curious. Did Sinners beat F1 at the Eddies last night? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Sinners beat, for best edited feature film drama theatrical, Sinners beat F1, Hamnet, Sentimental Value, and Weapons. So that's pretty big. It's pretty big that it actually did that. Yeah. Bye, F1. Bye. Yeah, bye for the, the editing award. It's not winning editing at this point. At least I don't think it's winning editing. The person who beat Timmy was in a big British BAFTA bait movie. It would have been a different story if Leo won. But again, Marty Supreme got how many BAFTAs was it nominated for? Let me see. Yeah, Marty Supreme had 11 nominations and came out of the awards with 0. That, I don't know. The fact that it was nominated for double-digit nominations and didn't win a single damn thing is very weird to me. I am really hoping for Sean Penn to win his 3rd Oscar for One Battle After Another, especially since he played one of my favorite movie villains of the year. I don't want him to win. I mean, mainly because he's transphobic, and I'm just like, no. I mean, that's the only time where narrative matters to me, is if someone actually is a terrible person. So it's like, nah, I don't need him to win that. Low-key, it might win visual effects. Nah, I think after Avatar won, the BAFTA for visual effects, I think it's kind of over. I don't think F1's gonna win visual effects anymore. BAFTA's pretty good at predicting, visual effects, and they're even more gung-ho about, giving the prestige films or giving the best picture films best visual effects. And even they didn't do it with Avatar, even they didn't do F1, so. But yeah. They just announced more presenters for the SAG Awards. Oh, let's see. I can't see anything. I can't see. I just feel like it kind of makes sense of the cast from Sinners will winning the acting prize. Same thing with One Battle After Another. Again, it's really going to be interesting to see what happens at PGA tonight. Again, I do think it's going to be One Battle After Another, but if Sinners somehow pulls it off, I do think we may see the tides turn, but right now I'm thinking it might be One Battle After Another. I don't think it's a matter of hope dictating Michael B. Jordan, considering that Sinners and One Battle After Another is the stronger film, and if Sinners wins PGA, I do think we need to watch out for Michael B. Jordan at SAG. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly. Like, if Sinners wins PGA, then I'm thinking Michael B. Jordan takes SAG, you know? That's the thing I'm really looking at here. It's like, what's going to happen at SAG? No, at PGA. And again, even then, I still think there is a chance that, you know, if One Battle After Another wins, you know, PGA, that Leonardo DiCaprio could win SAG. So, yeah. Being nominated is already a win for Murray Supreme. I don't know. Like, I still think Timothée Chalamet deserves Best Actor. I do think that. But, again, it is weird that the film has not really won... Actually... Yeah, in terms of the industry awards, it hasn't won a damn thing. Is there any scenario in which Skarsgård wins? To be honest, I mean, I find it very unlikely, actually. I find it very unlikely, because, like, I feel like if he really wanted to win the Oscar, he needed to win the BAFTA. But he didn't. He lost to Sean Penn in a stronger film, One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård's not nominated for the SAG Award. So, I feel like Stellan Skarsgård's just kind of done. He's not winning the Oscar anymore. What does One Battle After Another have to do to win Best Picture? I mean, really, all that film really needs to do is solidify it with a PGA win. So, really, that, like, even if, like, let's say this scenario happens. You know, One Battle After Another wins PGA. Sinners wins SAG Ensemble. Even in that scenario, I think One Battle After Another wins Best Picture. It just needs PGA. Oh my god! Thank you, Movie Guy, for the super chat. That is one out of the way. Thank you so much. Hold on, let's send you some blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Everyone, give that message a like, and also get, like, still, oh my god. Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks, Movie Guy. Everyone, send Movie Guy some blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Do you think the PGA Awards should be televised? Yes. If I'm being honest, I feel like most award shows should be televised. It would be actually kind of fun if there was like a streaming service for award shows, even though granted then again, I guess it would kind of be weird because you would only use it for like one season of the year, and then you're kind of done. I don't know, it'd be kind of funny though. Are you predicting Stellan could have won the Oscar, or are we still predicting Stellan could win the Oscar, or could be one of the One Battle After Another actors? I think Stellan Skarsgård's done. The moment Sean Penn won BAFTA, it's like, really, the only thing that could make me move off of Sean Penn is if, let's say, Benicio del Toro wins SAG. If he wins SAG, then, you know, I do feel I feel like there's a race there. And I would maybe give pause if, like, Miles Caton won SAG. I'd be like, wait, what? Whoa, what? And it was just like, they gave Sinners, like, every award on the planet. Then maybe I would consider Delroy Lindo. But right now, it's just kind of like, If Sinners pulls off any upsets at the Oscars, where would it do it? I think the most likely upset would probably be like Best Original Song for I Lied to You. but again, I don't like, it's one of those things where it's like, even if Sinners won Best Picture, I don't know if I would predict I Lied to You to beat Golden, you know? I'm not quite sure about that. Even though I will say, ever since 2021, the Dune year, there's always been one tech category that, you know, that went to a film that didn't win any precursors. Dune won editing off of nothing. All Quiet on the Western Front won production design off of nothing. Godzilla Minus One won best visual effects off of nothing, and Honora won editing off of nothing. So there is, I guess, precedent for a film to win, you know, for a film to win an award without any precursors, but I don't know if I can predict that, so I saw a stat that SAG winners normally follow Oscar winners for supporting roles, and BAFTA follows for lead, if this helps. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but yeah. Oh, but I will say this, guys. I will say this. I would suggest not predicting what Mission Impossible for Best Stunt Ensemble. I would advise against doing that, because I watched Ryan Castleman's video, and apparently, like, his girlfriend Yvette, who is a member of SAG and is a SAG voter, she revealed that Mission Impossible was the only film this year that did not send any screeners to SAG members. The only one. That is crazy to me. Crazy. So now that makes me think, like, could we actually see Mission Impossible get beaten? Wait, I'm doing a wild card pick and choosing one battle after another to win stunts. If you saw my predictions video, you know I did that too. I am predicting one battle after another to win stunts. Now, granted, I could change this. Let's say Sinners wins PGA. Well, then, okay, I guess F1 takes stunts. But if one battle after another still pulls it off at PGA, I think it could honestly win stunts here, because there are a lot of stunts. But, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, I didn't really think of that. It's like, oh. So yeah, because the thing is, like, if Mission Impossible's not sending out screeners, then I'm pretty sure, like the screeners really do matter. And if they're not getting screeners, then they're not watching the film, and they're not going to be seeing the stunt work. And considering Mission Impossible has been vulnerable in the past for the stunt category, like even Fallout, and how big the stunts were, like, marketed in that film, that lost to Black Panther. Like, ugh. Yo, hi, Red Spice, hi. Everyone say hi to Red Spice. Hold on. Let's all send those hi emojis to Red Spice. Hi, Red Spice, hi. How are you? If Del Toro wins SAG, wait. If Del Toro wins SAG, I'm switching back to Skarsgård. It would be dumb to do so, but I do think the Academy loved sentimental value more than many other precursors. I don't know. I still would have to pick a one battle actor, and I feel like, because that is just the stronger film. That is just unequivocally the stronger film, and you want to go with the stronger film. Loved your collab with the Oscar expert. Oh, well, thank you so much. God, I can't believe I actually did it. That I actually got to collab with Cole, the Oscar expert. That is, like, maybe one of the big highlights of my YouTube career. Like, that's, like, right up there with, like, Matt Pat, you know, like, shouting out my Welcome to Game Theory song, which drove so many people to watch the video and actually got my channel monetized. I kind of owe everything to Matt Pat. So yeah, like that's right up there. Oh my god, thank you so much, Red Spice, for the gifted memberships. Oh my god. Everyone, like, send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis to Red Spice. Oops. Hold on, blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Ooh. Everyone, thanks, Red Spice. Thanks. Thanks, Red Spice. Oh my god. That is amazing. Who got memberships? Stygian So Cool, Mallory Malicious, Cameron Winter, L. Jeff Schrodingerling. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And Goku Linaire. Everyone, like, again, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Like, still, thanks, Red Spice. Thanks. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Jacob Elordi's winning that Oscar. I would like him to, but I don't think so. I think he's probably the second to least likely person to win, if I'm gonna be honest. Remember when Parasite won and we were all happy a month before the pandemic started? We had it so good and we didn't know it. Yeah, oh god. What time did the PGA start? I have no idea. Like, you might want to ask Matt Neglia or look at what Matt Neglia is doing. I don't know. I'm predicting F1 for stunt ensemble. Same. I saw the Ryan video and I was predicting Mission Impossible, but when Yvette mentioned that, I predicted one battle after another or F1. Yeah, the fact that, and it really makes me wonder, considering, because like Paramount did say that they are not doing awards campaigns for their films anymore, because David Ellison is old, the ghoul over at Paramount, who's now buying Warner Brothers and is trying to make Warner Brothers and Paramount and CBS and CNN and TikTok all into like one big billionaire family owned, like, right-wing, like propaganda spewing thing that has ties to the president. I hate this. But Ellison was basically saying that, yeah, we're not going to make Oscar films anymore. We're not going to do campaigns anymore. We're just going to make purely only IP-driven blockbuster stuff. And at that point, I think, like, at that point, I feel like it's like, maybe we don't predict like Paramount films for Oscars, because they're not especially since this year Paramount got 0 nominations. 0. So it's like, ugh. I think that might be consequential. Have you collabed with Brian Rowe? No, I have not yet. I think this deal is better than Netflix. No, it's not. I can tell you right now, no, it's not. Like, would it be maybe better in terms of, like, the movie industry? Maybe, because there's less of a risk of the streaming element. But in terms of, like, the political climate, this is nuclear worse. So much worse. Because again, the Ellisons have like direct or like political allies to the president of like to Trump, and they are active. They've actively said that they are making this into more of a conservative leaning like conglomerate. And keep in mind, that means the Ellison family will own Warner Brothers, they will own Paramount, they will own CBS, they will own CNN, they will own TikTok, they will own all of their television networks like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and all that stuff, and TBS, TNT, CBS, like, all, like, that's way too much, and all, like, and the fact that they're also taking money from like the Saudi Arabian government, which has also had very bad like political very bad political scrutiny against them for human rights violations, especially against journalists and censorship. Like, This is worse in every regard. And the fact that they're cozy, that they are literally political allies with Trump should alarm everyone. They've already turned CBS into Fox News 2.0. And I'm sorry I'm getting political here, but I'm just setting it straight here. This is worse, like, in terms of, like, in terms of, like, just the culture, like news culture, and and like what we consume in the media. This is going to be worse. A family of billionaires should not have this much power over what we see. This is bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad. There is no, like, again, Netflix is not ideal either. But if it's between Netflix or Paramount, if it has to be between those two, I'm sorry, Netflix is the better option. Because they don't have nearly as much power as Paramount. They just do not. They just don't. But yeah. Penn has BAFTA. Elordi has AACTA and Critics' Choice. Skarsgård has the Golden Globe. Del Toro has the Regional Critics. It's looking good for Lindo. I don't know how much I want to take AACTA into you know, into consideration here, but I mean, still, like, it is a very split race. Do you have one battle after another winning cinematography and editing at the Oscars? Yes. It's pretty much in the bag for both categories, further solidifying its Best Picture winning chances. Yes, I do have that happening. Again, unless, let's say, like let's say Sinners wins ASC and PGA, then things get interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Quick, what are your short predictions and the reason why? I don't know, because I don't know anything about the shorts. Sorry. Imagine PGAs do Hamnet. Oh, they won't. That'll be funny as shit. Yeah, that would be funny, but I would also just be like, what is happening? Yeah, yes, yeah, neither Netflix nor Paramount should own Warner Brothers. Yes, ideally, Warner Brothers should stay its own thing. That's the ideal thing. But the problem is they're going to sell to somebody. Like, it's looking like, and well, granted, they have sold to Paramount, which is it is going to face political scrutiny, sure. But at the end of the day, the FCC will be the ones who determine whether or not Paramount can buy Warner Brothers. And again, Paramount has direct ties to the president, so I don't think that's gonna face any kind of backlash against from the FCC. So, ugh. Again, this is why oligarchies are bad, people. This is why they are bad. Warner Brothers making films like One Battle After Another and Sinners in the future are pretty much over. Paramount wants to dissolve a prestige entity like HBO into Paramount Plus. It would be the opposite. The Ellisons are the worst. Exactly. Yeah, no, I didn't even know who they were a year ago. Now that I think they are becoming some of the most dangerous people in this country because of how much power they have, and how much power they're going to have over the media we consume and who they are tied in with. Ugh. Don't apologize for being political, king. Art is political. The personal is political. Everything is. This is a terrible timeline. Well, thank you so much, J-Lack. That really does mean a lot. Again, this stuff does worry me. Especially when you consider, remember, we are only getting Rush Hour 4. I know this is weird, but again, and I know it's weird, why am I bringing up Rush Hour 4? But, like, this sets bad precedents. The only reason why we're getting Rush Hour 4 is because Trump specifically requested it. There is no world where the president should, where we should have, government mandated movies. Because you know it's just going to end up being like a propaganda piece. You know it's going to end up being a propaganda piece. Melania documentary sweeping next year's Oscars. It's over, folks. Yeah, oh my god. At least Iron Lung beat it at the box office at its opening weekend and made significantly more money. That was just funny. Will you say bye, Sinners, bye when one battle after another wins PGA? Yeah, I will do a very sad version of that when that happens. From what I've seen, the California Supreme Court are going to be very alert about this merger, so we'll see. Yeah. But again, I still think the FCC has the final say. Again, I hope this gets blocked, but I don't know. I feel like, the Brett Ratner of it all. Yuck. Yeah, oh yeah, and didn't you just see, didn't you guys see that Max Landis, of all people, is making his grand return to screenwriting for a G.I. Joe movie? You know, the man who was accused by multiple women of very, very bad things I don't really want to say because I don't want it to get demonetized, but you could pretty much look at all of, like, you could just look at his Wikipedia page and go, uh-oh, that's not good. Like, that's another weird thing. The Ellisons, like, David Ellison is also creating a culture over at Paramount where like, there really are no real consequences to things. Like, their game plan is to hire talent that's been canceled because they are cheaper on the dime, and pretty much, and really just, again, there'd just be no consequences. Meanwhile, they have a whole blacklist for people that support Palestine, which is really stupid. So yeah, it's nothing but hypocrisy, and yeah, it's just nothing but hypocrisy and dictatorship. It's seeming like, uh-oh, I'm getting really sad now. I think Sinners will have a good SAG showing. I hope so. God, I need a Sinners win. I need a Sinners win, especially a PGA. Do you think there's any chance the merger doesn't go through due to funding issues? Or the California AG? But again, the funding issues, that's going to be kind of like, I don't know, because again, they're getting money from the Saudi government and a few other like places as well, which again have very bad political like leanings. So I don't know. And again, I just don't. I just don't know if it's really going to matter in the grand scheme of things when you have when the current administration like is in charge of the FCC. So. Will you do a live stream reaction tomorrow? Not a reaction, but I will do a like another pre-game show for SAG. Actually, I don't even know why. I should probably like, yeah, I should probably put in like PGA. No, it's not bye Sinners bye. They still have an original score and original screenplay in the bag. That's still worthy of celebrating, even if they don't take Best Picture. I mean, yeah, but still not winning Best Picture, that's still bye. Like that's still like. Epstein Files documentary when? Oh, I don't need a documentary. I just need them unredacted. Great chat today. Excellent. You're not shying away from talking about the important issues facing entertainment in our world currently. Well, thank you very much, geeky peoples. That really does mean a lot. It's just when this stuff happens in the world, it upsets me, and it's like, I really do feel like I have to talk about it because it's going to consume our everyday lives, and it is consuming our everyday lives, so, yeah. I'm going on a hunch, but I'm picking Miles Caton for SAG. I think this will be Critics' Choice, but he's there. One battle after another, boys will split, but Sinners, industry, plus Miles' narrative as a first-time actor is cool. Again, I don't know. I feel like I just need a little bit more evidence to assume that would happen. I just don't know. I just don't know if I can do that. SAG winners: Jesse Plemons, Kate Hudson, Miles Caton, and Ariana Grande. Yeah, that would be like that would be the nuclear option. Like, oh my god. Also, if they want a Sinners win, he's their best choice, so they can give Timmy and Amy their wins. I don't know if they want a Sinners win, they would pick Michael B. Jordan and Wunmi Masaku. Two way more likely options. We appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you so much, Red Spice, and I appreciate you as well. Leo isn't attending SAG. Maybe he doesn't think he's winning either. I don't know. I am going to predict him because I think One Battle is still winning Best Picture. But again, we'll see what happens at PGA. If Sinners does win PGA, or hell, if it ties PGA, like, I'm not going to predict a tie to happen. Just to be clear, I'm not going to predict a tie to happen. But let's say a tie does somehow happen. Which I don't think it can because they have ranked choice voting. I don't know. But they did tie with Gravity and 12 Years a Slave. So that did happen. But, however, let's say something like that happens. Let's say something like that happens. Then I would start thinking, okay, maybe Sinners is like kind of rising. Like, ooh. I don't know. Then I would have to see how well it does at SAG. Have you seen A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms? No, I have not. Imagine if Grande wins. That would be so funny. That would be absolute chaos. Oh my god. Oh my god, Movie Guy, thank you for the super chat. What, like, thank you so much. That's what, like, now, like, what? 2 or 3 super chats out of 10? Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks. Everyone, give Movie Guy those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Oops. Give Movie Guy those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. We want to support people who support the channel. Thank you so much, Movie Guy. Thank you. Who would be your choice to host the SAG Awards? It's interesting. It really is interesting. Who would be my host to win the SAG Awards? Because, like, there's a lot of options, really. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know I have some options for who I would want to host the Oscars. But the SAG Awards is interesting. Who would I want to host the SAG Awards? Honestly, Keegan-Michael Key would be a fun SAG host. I think he'd be a fun SAG host. Maybe him. Like, actually, yeah, maybe Keegan-Michael Key. I never really thought of him before, but maybe. I've already said this, but if Leo couldn't win at the Golden Globes, he's not winning, period. Again, never say never. Never say never when you're in a Best Picture frontrunner. Like, never say never. If somehow Ethan Hawke wins SAG, but One Battle After Another wins PGA and SAG, who would you predict for the Oscars? Oh my god, I have no idea, because I still would not predict Ethan Hawke to win the Oscar. I just would not. I guess I would default back to Timothée Chalamet, I guess, but because that would just be weird. Have you seen the trailer for Scary Movie 6? Yeah, I did see the trailer for Scary Movie 6. There was a joke in the beginning I didn't really find funny. It was like a trans joke. That wasn't funny. But everything else I thought was kind of funny. So, I'm interested in this. Again, that one joke wasn't so great, though. But Timmy can't win an industry award. He doesn't win the Oscar. But again, the other options are, like, the only other options, the only other people who have won anything are Robert Aramayo for I Swear, who is not nominated for the Oscar, and Ethan Hawke, who is not in a Best Picture nominee. So I don't know if I can quite say that he's winning. If Timmy doesn't win tomorrow, he is done, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe. It depends on who he loses to. Like, if he loses to, like, Ethan Hawke or Jesse Plemons, I don't know what, like, that's kind of weird. But if he loses to, like either Michael B. Jordan or Leonardo DiCaprio, he would be over. It would be over for him. He will still be second choice to whoever wins at SAG. But again, I don't know. Have you seen Wuthering Heights? Thoughts? I have not seen Wuthering Heights. No, I have not. It's a tie between Leo and Timmy. I don't know. Again, there is still Michael B. Jordan. Also, I just realized, yeah. So, yeah, might as well look at some of the other PGA stuff, since PGA is what we're here to talk about. Documentary is going to be really interesting. Because, like, Mr. Nobody Against Putin won the BAFTA for documentary. It won the BAFTA. So I'm just like, what's going on here? I feel like, I did predict The Perfect Neighbor. I am predicting The Perfect Neighbor, but if Mr. Nobody Against Putin wins PGA, it's winning the Oscar. Straight up. And again, I could see why it would. It is a very relevant film. It is a film that shows how fascism rose in Russia and how that is eerily looking like what's happening here in what's happening right here in the US. So I don't know. I am kind of looking out for that. Now I am looking out for Mr. Nobody Against Putin. Yeah, look out for that film. I think The Perfect Neighbor takes PGA and the Oscars. I do too, but again, just watch out. Just watch out for Perfect Neighbor. The Alabama Solution. I don't think I've seen The Alabama Solution. I don't know if that has like the strength to win the Oscar. I don't know if it has the strength to win the Oscar. Because it's not like gut-punchingly shocking as The Perfect Neighbor, but it's also not as politically, like, relevant as Mr. Nobody Against Putin. So I can't really say. Oh my god! Thank you so much, Movie Guy, for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Everyone, give Movie Guy those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. I want to see that in chat. Ooh, yeah. Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks. Thanks, Movie Guy. And also give Movie Guy's message a like. Do that too. I compel you to. What was your favorite documentary of last year? Of the one, I'm gonna try to see Cutting Through Rocks, probably this weekend. Because next week, I'm going to be doing a tier list video of all of the films nominated for Oscar. Like, all the feature-length films nominated for Oscars this year. And I just need to see a few more. And at that point, I will have seen all of them. So I'm excited for that. The Perfect Neighbor is the only documentary... oh, wait, I forgot to answer your question. Out of the ones I've seen, The Perfect Neighbor... I did actually say this in my collab with the Oscar expert. Of the ones I've seen, because the only documentary nominee of the Oscar nominees that I have not seen was Cutting Through Rocks. That was the only one I have not seen yet. But of the ones I've seen, The Perfect Neighbor would get my vote. It's between Putin and The Perfect Neighbor. Depends on what political message the Oscars would want to send. Like, they are both very relevant. They're both very relevant. So it is very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see who does win. I think the fact that Marty Supreme doesn't win any prizes at BAFTA, it hurts Timothée Chalamet. Maybe you might be correct. I'm just not exactly sure what's happening. I'm just not exactly sure where we're going with Timothée Chalamet. We'll have to see. Okay, PGA animated is K-pop Demon Hunters, Zootopia, Kimetsu, and what? I'm not sure. I do know that it is Bad Guys 2, Demon Slayer, Leo, K-pop Demon Hunters, and Zootopia 2. I am predicting K-pop Demon Hunters, but I will say I'm not going to predict Zootopia 2. I am predicting K-pop Demon Hunters. If Zootopia 2 does win here, though, that is crazy. That is crazy, though. Oh, Kimetsu is Demon Slayer, by the way. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters. K-pop Demon Hunters has just been sweeping way harder than I ever thought it would. I've seen 49 out of 50 of this year's Oscar-nominated films. Avatar: Fire and Ash is the only one I haven't seen yet. Ooh, okay. But yeah, it is just kind of weird though how, like, you know, PGA, they just did not do they just did not do Little Amelie or Arco. I thought maybe they could go for one of them, but it's just like they still hate international films. Sinners won Best Editing in a drama theatrical film over One Battle After, over F1 at the Eddies. So it will be, between Sinners. It'll be One Battle After Another or Sinners at this point. Yeah, I do think so. That is a pretty good get for Sinners. The fact that it actually did win Best Drama Editing, yeah. The difference between Cars and K-pop Demon Hunters is that Cars was eligible at the BAFTAs and K-pop Demon Hunters isn't. So whatever wins the Golden Globe plus Annie is taking the Oscar. Is that a solid stat? I don't know how unbeatable that stat actually is. I think ultimately you just gotta have to read the tea leaves, because it's Annie's is kind of a hit or miss, because they're always going to go with the more big popular film, and same thing with PGA. So I feel like the bigger indicator is Golden Globe and BAFTA, but obviously, yeah, but and also seeing if that film got nominated at PGA as well. What was it like meeting the Oscar expert? Oh, I was nervous, but he was chill. I'm just a very nervous person. I stumble over my words a lot, so yeah, yeah. But he's cool. I really liked talking to him, and it was the first time I ever talked to him. Yeah, did you hear Leo was out at SAG? Yeah, he's not attending the SAG Awards, but I don't think they're really but also SAG voting is done, so I don't think this affects his chances whatsoever. Both are smash hits, though. K-pop is the most watched streaming movie ever, and Zootopia made nearly $2 billion. Again, yeah. I said, I am predicting K-pop Demon Hunters. I am predicting that. I'm just saying there is a world, if Zootopia 2 does somehow manage to win PGA, that does mean a lot to me, so I'll have to see. Still feel bad that Demon Slayer didn't get more love. Elio was fine, but not a great reflection of Pixar and animation strength, which is being called into question. I don't know. I really liked Elio. Elio was a lot better than I thought it would be, to be honest. What are your thoughts on Park Chan-wook as the first South Korean jury president in Cannes history? I love the choice. One of the better jury presidents in recent memory. I'm really excited. Also, I am still going to go with who whatever the the Palm winner ends up being. I'm still gonna take that very seriously for Best Picture, because yes, Accident did not get nominated for the Oscar. Sure, but however, you also have to keep in mind that Accident was maybe number 11, and that was such a unique scenario. That was such a unique scenario where what was it? That was such a unique scenario where oh yeah, where Neon had so many had so many films, and they honestly had too many films that they just could not balance all of them at once. So yeah, can you win an Oscar without campaigning? I mean, maybe it's been done in the past, but I have no idea. I don't know that much. Golden is already gonna take the Oscar. I think so too. Again, slight, if Sinners wins PGA and performs extraordinarily well at SAG, I could maybe see a world where maybe I Lied to You could sweep up Best Original Song, but I don't know if I can do that right now. I can't wait to finally see PTA get his flowers. It will be a great moment. I mean, for me, it doesn't really matter, because I look at the work itself, and I just don't think he deserves it for One Battle After Another. I think he deserved it for, There Will Be Blood, but I feel like if he was going to win an Oscar, he should have won for something that I feel like was much better than this. That's why I was really excited for Oppenheimer and Christopher Nolan to win. Like, why I was excited for Christopher Nolan to finally win his Oscars for Oppenheimer, because Oppenheimer I thought was the best film of that year, and I thought, yeah, he does deserve it. Like, this is the best film of the year. But yeah. Because the only movie that won both Annie and Golden Globe that didn't win the Oscar was Cars. Yeah. If Penn wins without campaigning and Timothy loses after all his stunts, I don't know. We'll have to see. It's not Neon's fault. The Oscars are still afraid to include more than 2 international films in Best Picture, but of course, that of course makes room for something like F1. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, it is kind of Neon's fault because they got too greedy. They could not campaign that many films. Like, when it comes to international films in Best Picture, they don't start off high and then drop down to not getting nominated. Usually what happens is the exact opposite. They start off small, but then they grow into something bigger, like All Quiet on the Western Front, or, you know, Drive My Car, or something like that. This kind of thing doesn't usually happen. So it is kind of Neon's fault. Like, they did get too greedy. They just could not campaign that many films. Why is he doing retrospectives at the old age of 30? He's got plenty of time. Delroy Lindo just got his first nom in his 70s. Tim should just chill and let it happen if it's his time. Again, I just feel like Timothée Chalamet just gave the best lead performance of the year. I just never really buy into the narrative of like, oh, this actor has never won an Oscar before, so let's give him an Oscar, or this person already has an Oscar, or they're going to get more they're going to get more, opportunities. It's like, I don't really care about that kind of narrative. I just look at, did they give the best performance of the year? If yes, then they should win. If not, they shouldn't. But yeah. Do you think Project Hail Mary is setting up to become the first Oscar contender of the 2026-2027 season? Yes, and I called it. Like that was something where I was just like when I saw that Lord and Miller were doing this movie, I'm just like, I think that might become an Oscar contender. I genuinely think it might. And sure enough, it looks like it's going to be that kind of thing. So I'm really excited for this. If Sean Penn wins, he'll be my favorite supporting actor since J.K. Simmons in 2015. He would not be one of my favorite supporting actor wins. No, I don't want him to win. Next year, hopefully, international films will have the same amount of awards power as of and Tao. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I mean, if there's some great international films, I mean, yeah, hopefully. But sadly, the best international film of 2025 didn't even get nominated for anything. No other choice. What the hell? Who is the most overrated actor in your opinion? I don't know. It's hard to really say, so I'm not really sure. Some experts or Gold Derby are predicting that Miles Caton for Best Supporting Actor at the Actor Awards or the SAG Awards, as they're really called. I don't really think that's going to happen. I mean, that would be cool if they did that, but like, do I think it's really going to happen? No, because he's still not nominated for the Oscar, and it's not like the frontrunner is just gone. You know, it's not like a situation where Emily Blunt won for A Quiet Place, because like she won because Regina Hall was just, no, not Regina Hall, because Regina King was not nominated. So it's like, you know. Also, I just realized we are about like less than 30 minutes away from the end of the stream. Can we get 5 more memberships to reach 20? And can we get, like, what was it, like 7 more super chats to see if we can hit these goals? We'll see. It looks like it could open to that $80 to $85 million range of Twisters / Dune Part 2 in its domestic opening weekend, which with positive reviews would make it strong. Yeah, I would probably suggest putting, what was it, like Project Hail Mary in your early Oscar predictions for next year. Yo, thank you, Movie Guy, for the super chat. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the super chat, Movie Guy. Thanks, Movie Guy. Thanks. Everyone, send Movie Guy those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Oh my god. And also like the super chat. Give the super chat a like. Thank you so much, Movie Guy. Hopefully we can do it. Now we're nearly halfway there for the super chats, and we just need 5 more memberships to hit the membership goal. Oh my god. And speaking of memberships, we have hit the membership goal. We've hit 20 memberships today. Thank you. Oh, wait. Hello? Hello? Okay. There we go. There we go. We're back. God, we were, like, how many viewers? We were at 27 concurrent viewers. That sucks. Again, I can't stay on for long. Hold on, let me... What happened to the power? Did one battle to another shut it off? I don't know. I don't know how I came back on. It must have been like a breaker or something. I don't know. I think it's been fixed, but I think it's really just dumb that this happened to begin with. But, well, okay, I'm gonna take the Oscar predictions thing off, but, you know, while the power was off and, you know, I was not really happy, like, you guys actually managed to help us cross the reaching point. Like, we got to 10 memberships. And, no, well, we got to 20 memberships, and... Oh, we got to 20 memberships. Yeah, we got to 20 memberships. Let me just, I don't know, let me just try to fix this. Like, there's just this little thing that's bugging me. Actually, what if I just did this? Oh, all right. That should fix things mostly. I posted a link on your Discord to see your actor awards without Netflix subscription for. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Annie Rude. Like, I won't say anything here, but that's interesting. But yeah. Again, I'm at like 4:30. I'm probably gonna get ready to head out, but which is gonna be in like less like, because right now it's 4:23. I'm gonna try to leave at 4:30, but yeah. But yeah, man, like I said, probably when I get home from work tonight, I'll try to do like a members only stream where I react to the winners and stuff. So we'll have to see. Been hearing a ton of critics shout out Ryan Gosling giving a career-defining performance in Project Hail Mary. Is it possible to take him seriously as a best actor contender if it's worthy, even though it's sci-fi? I mean, maybe. You might as well. I mean, if it's going to be this big of a contender, you might as well entertain it. PTA sent a head out. No! Blangy, no! Also, hi, Blangy, hi. Actually, we're going to send the little hi emoji. But yeah, we actually met... But again, like I said, even though the stream was just abruptly halted for like no reason, you know, you guys still managed to keep sending in super chats and to cross the goal, and I can't, you know, really thank you guys enough. That really does mean a lot, and it really says a lot about, you know, this channel and what a wonderful community I have. So really, honestly, guys, thank you. And there's Blangy with the Skibbity Hannahcast. Oh, thank you, Annie Rude, for the sticker. Thanks, Annie Rude. Thanks. Oh my God, thank you so much. Everyone, give Annie Rude give Annie Rude those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. We want to send love and support to the people that support the stream and support the channel. Also, hi, Movie Guy. And again, thank you, Movie Guy, so much. Oh, the stream is back. Not for long. I gotta leave in about like 4 minutes because I gotta go to work. But I will try to be, like, I don't know when I'm gonna be back home. I don't know. It depends on how busy work is. I could be home anywhere between, like, you know, like, before 10:30 or maybe around 11. It really depends on how busy we get, or after 11. So I genuinely do not know. Stream from work, not possible. Not possible, Annie Rude. But I will try to do like a little members stream as a little, like, you know, as a token of my appreciation, and also the fact that the stream got cut off very, very abruptly and rudely by the power. So yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to do that. And at least here I get to actually say my goodbyes. But still, any final thoughts before we head off? Again, we have about like 3 minutes. What time will the member stream be? I have no idea. Again, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea. Because again, like, depending on how work goes, I could probably get home at either 10:30 or 11, and I would try to stream as soon as I got home. Maybe after about like 5 or 10 minutes of relaxing a bit. So really somewhere around that time, just kind of like keep your notifications on. If you have the little bell on, like make sure the bell on the YouTube notification thing is on, and that you have notifications turned on, because I'm gonna try to stream for members some point tonight. At some point, I'm gonna try to stream for members. So just like, I can't really give you a specific time, so just keep an eye out. So yeah. I mean, it's better to have work and stay away from the internet when PGA happens. I mean, I'm probably going to get notifications of that either way, so I don't know if you discussed, but did you hear about the Eddie Awards results? Yes, I did. We did talk about that. It's actually once this stream ends, you could probably go back and see, so maybe, yeah. Are you going to live react to PGA? I'm going to try to. We'll see what happens, but I'll try, so yeah. Maybe. If not, we'll just kind of talk about the winners and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, it's indeed Sinners versus one battle after another. Again, I'm hoping Sinners can pull it off tonight. I am hoping Sinners can pull it off. I need that to win. I need it to win. I need it. I need it. If one battle after another wins PGA, well, you'll have a meltdown in front of your coworkers. No, it's not a meltdown, although I am probably gonna go, why, But, like, keep in mind, I'm a lot more chill in real life than on camera. Like, whenever I go, no, I'm not obviously gonna do that in public. But yeah, praying for Sinners. Hopefully that happens. We'll see. But yeah, guys, again, thank you for helping us reach, or getting us to reach this many super chats and memberships. It really does mean a lot to me that you guys did all that. So really, thank you so much. And again, I'm gonna get ready to hop off. But again, make sure you have the bell notification turned on, because I'm gonna try to go live at some point between like 10:40-ish. To 11-ish. It depends on how, again, it really depends on when I get home from work. That depends on, that's the catalyst of everything. So at some point tonight, just make sure you have those notifications turned on, because I'm gonna try to go live. So yeah. And obviously tomorrow I'm gonna do a SAG Awards pre-game show and react to the SAG Awards, and then on Monday we're gonna basically just kind of cool off and really just kind of assess what's going on and who's going to win the Oscars. Not final predictions, but yeah, and we'll also discuss more in detail as to what my plans are going to be for the month of March, because half of it's going to be this Oscar season and half of it is not going to be this Oscar season. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for donating and giving those memberships. And again, thank you all so much. It really means a lot to me. And be sure you hit that subscribe button, because if you don't, the power in my house is going to go out again. To answer your question, Brother Bro will be here for recapping and cringing at old Oscar predictions. Annie Rude. Bye.